Hey everyone, and welcome to another week of Trailer Thursdays. First show I'm going to talk to you guys about today is Adult World, starring John Cusack and Emma Roberts, in a movie where Emma Roberts plays this recent college graduate, and she's trying to make a living because apparently she got kicked out of her house, and she's a very talented poet, and she wants to try to make a name for herself. So she ends up coming across an adult bookstore. Obviously it doesn't look at all what she expected, and so her life just totally goes, like, it's crazy. I would say that, this movie does look pretty hilarious. And, I am a huge fan of John Cusack, and I know that he looks good in all of these types of movies that have to do with poets. I mean, he was Edgar Allan Poe in The Raven. I think this movie looks pretty awesome, and I don't know if I'm going to see it or not. I probably will, and I think it looks absolutely hilarious. Emma Roberts, she's been in some pretty decent stuff lately, so it's even more of a reason for me to see this movie. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of Adult World, and if you're looking forward to seeing it. For the second trailer of the day, it is for The Quiet Ones. This is sort of a horror movie starring Jared Harris, who has been his fair share of some scary movies, and it's not surprising because he plays this professor who tries to teach his students how to create a poltergeist. Now, this is by the makers of The Woman in Black, and I saw that movie and I was absolutely terrified by it. I loved how dark and creepy that movie was, and this movie does look creepy as well. It kind of reminds me of Haunting in Connecticut. I mean, obviously, I'm a huge horror fan, so it'll be really interesting. It looks very average, but, it's something I've never seen before. I mean, the last time I saw a Poltergeist movie was probably Poltergeist. Obviously, that was a long time ago, and now they're just coming up with, all these different, types of horror movies, like Exorcist movies, and just, haunted house movies. But this one looks pretty different. I wouldn't say the acting looks particularly astounding, but I'll still see this movie no matter what. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of The Quiet Ones, and if you're going to see it. For the third and final trailer of the day is for another, I would say, horror comedy, and it is Vampire Academy. And this movie comes out on Valentine's Day, which is really interesting because I feel like they did the same thing with Warm Bodies. So I don't really know how this is going to affect me come February. I just have to say that I'm already sick and tired of the fact that they're coming out with yet another vampire comedy type movie. I mean, they already made Twilight, and that was, irritating enough. This movie is also based off of another book, and I guess these book to movie adaptations just keep coming. So I don't really know what else to say about this movie, except probably the best thing about it will be Olga Kurylenko. Not the same old thing with the whole vampires versus werewolves and stuff. I mean, it's the same old thing. I mean, the acting looks pretty terrible, but I mean, I'll have to wait and see when this movie comes out. I mean, I'm already starting to see just all of these reoccurring themes in all of these movies. So, I mean, I'm not really looking forward to seeing the whole cliche of vampires and romance. You always gotta put something in there. And I just don't think it'll be funny enough, which is even more of a reason why I'm not planning on seeing this movie. But if you plan to see Vampire Academy, let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. For any of the other trailers I talked to you guys about today, which movie I'm most looking forward to seeing. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates. Come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.